there, and welcome back to my channel, Storybook Crochet. My name is Heather. If you are new here, I'm glad you stopped by. Today I've got the cutest summer project for your little one. We're crocheting baby shorts for sized 3 to 6 months, and we're adding these little fish appliques for a fun beachy vibe. These shorts are lightweight, comfy, and absolutely perfect for warmer weather adventures. Whether you're making a gift or adding to your own baby's summer wardrobe, these shorts will definitely steal the show. So let's grab your yarn, hook, and let's get started. For materials today, you are going to need a worsted weight 4 yarn in any color of your choice. And then you're going to need 2 different crochet hooks. We're going to start out by using a 4.0 millimeter crochet hook. And then we are going to switch to using a 5 millimeter crochet hook. So you'll need to grab both of those. You're going to need a yarn needle to weave in your ends and a pair of scissors to cut your yarn with. All right, so to start off, we're going to begin by using our 4.0 millimeter crochet hook, and we're going to start by making the waistband first. So to do this, you're just going to make your slip knot, and then you're going to make a chain of 8. After your 8 are made, we're going to start in the second chain from our hook. So we'll skip this first one and work into the second one, and we're going to make a single crochet. And then you're just going to continue to put 1 single crochet in each chain across. Once you come to the end of your row, you're going to chain 1 and turn your piece over. So at this point, we're going to switch to working in the back loop only. So if you look at our top of our stitches here, they each make a little V. So instead of going under both of those loops like normal, we're just going to go in between the V and underneath that back loop only. And you're just going to go into the first one under the back loop, and you're just going to make a single crochet. 1 in each back loop across. All right, and then you'll chain 1 and turn, and you're going to do that at the end of every single row. So now you're going to repeat row 2 until you have a total of 56 rows made. And this is going to complete the waistband portion of the shorts. So go ahead and do your single crochets in the back loop only across for every single row until you have a total of 56 rows made. All right, so this is what your waistband should look like at this point. So we're just gonna grab our hook and make sure at the end of your last round you go ahead and chain 1. And then we're just going to fold the piece in half and bring the 2 ends together. And then you're going to go into the first stitch of our original chain row from the beginning and into the next loop of the other side. And then you're going to make a slip stitch. And then you're just going to repeat that all the way across, just making slip stitches until you get to the end of the row. All right, once you're done with that, chain 1. And at this point, we're going to change our hook and go ahead and grab our 5 millimeter crochet hook. All right, so for the first round of the main part of our shorts, we're just going to put 1 single crochet at the end of each row. So your stitch count here for this row will be the same as the number of rows that you made for the waistband. You should have a total of 56 single crochets at the end of this round. Once you get back around to the beginning, we're just going to slip stitch into the first stitch that we made, and then we're going to chain 1. So at this point, we're going to switch to making half double crochets for each of our rounds. So I'll show you real quick how to make a half double crochet. So you're going to yarn over, insert your hook into the same stitch as your chain, pull up your loop. You'll have 3 loops on your hook. You're going to yarn over and pull through all 3 loops. All right, and I'll show you that one more time. So yarn over, insert your hook, pull up your loop, 3 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through all 3. So we're going to go ahead and create 13 half double crochets. After you have your 13 made, we're going to make a half double crochet increase in the next stitch. So that just means we're going to put 2 half double crochets in the same stitch. Okay, and you're just going to repeat that pattern around. So 13 half double crochets and then an increase. And you should have 4 increases for this round total. And this will give you a total of 60 half double crochets at the end of this round. All right, so now for rounds 13 through 16, we're going to go ahead and just put 1 half double crochet in each stitch around. So this will give you a total of 60 half double crochets for every single round. So again, that's rounds 3 through 16. So go ahead and complete each of those rounds through round 16, and then when we meet back, we will start to form the legs. All right, so to start leg 1, go ahead and chain 1, just like we have been before. And to start round number 1, we're going to make a total of 30 half double crochets around. So instead of completing all the way around like we have been, once you make the 30 half double crochets, you're going to stop, and then I'll show you how to join that, and then we'll start on round number 2 of leg 1. Once you have your 30 half double crochets done, we're going to turn it over to where the first half double crochet is, and you're going to join into that first half double crochet. So just make your slip stitch to join, and that joins round 1 together. And then you'll just chain 1. And then moving on to round 2, we're just going to put 1 half double crochet in each stitch around. So again, for round 2, you will have a total of 30 half double crochets made. All right, so just slip stitch to the very first half double crochet and chain 1. So for round 3, this will be our last round of the leg. We're going to be working front post and back post half double crochets. So this part here of our stitch is called the post. So we're going to be working around that instead of in the top of our stitches like we normally do. So to make our first front post half double crochet, you're going to yarn over, insert your hook in between the first and last stitch of the last round, and then insert your hook behind the post. So the post is resting in front of your hook. Then you're just going to yarn over and pull your yarn through, and then you'll have your 3 loops on your hook, and then you're just going to make your half double crochet like normal. And that is our front post half double crochet. So for the back post, you're going to yarn over, and then you're going to go behind and up in between, so the hook's coming straight towards you, and then you'll go in front of the next post. So this is what your hook will look like on the front and the back here. For the back post half double crochet, you'll pull your yarn through and make your half double crochet like normal. So I'll show you each of those one more time slowly. Okay, so you're just going to repeat those around your front post and back post half double crochets. Again, you're going to have a total of 30 stitches done at the end of round 3, and then I'll show you how to finish off leg number 1. All right, and to finish off, we're going to make our slip stitch to the first stitch from the round, and then go ahead and cut a shorter tail, and then we're going to go ahead and just weave that in. And then I weave mine in through the inside of the shorts so you don't really see it very much. So just kind of come up through a couple of rows here. And then I just weave it through one row back and forth a couple of times. And then you'll just snip that off. And that is leg number 1 finished. So we're going to go ahead and move on to leg number 2. All right, so I am going to go ahead and start here in the middle. It doesn't really matter which stitch you start your yarn with. So I just pick one in the middle with the back of the shorts facing me, so that if you see a little bit of a seam, it's on the back of the shorts. So to attach our yarn, we're just going to insert our hook into the stitch we want, pull up a loop, and then chain 1. Okay, and then we're just going to half double crochet around, so putting 1 in the same stitch as your chain. And as you work, you can crochet over this tail, so when you insert your hook, go under the tail, and then the yarn will just wrap around that, so you can weave that tail in as you go. Right, once you get the last stitch there done, you're just going to turn it over, and if you wove that end in, you can go ahead and just snip that off to get that out of your way. And then we're just going to make our next half double crochet in the first skip stitch on the front. And then you'll just continue around until you have your 30 half double crochets. Now you might notice too, there is quite a bit of an opening here in the center. We will be closing that after we finish leg number 2. For round 2, we're just going to put 1 half double crochet in each stitch around, just like we did on the first leg. So again, this will be a total of 30 half double crochets for round number 2. And round 3, we will start with our front post and back post half double crochets again, just like we did for leg number 1. So this will be the last round, and we'll go ahead and weave in our ends when we're done with round number 3, and then I'll show you how to close that opening up. To sew that opening closed, we're just going to need a length of the same color yarn and your yarn needle. And then we're just going to go across from each stitch until it is closed. So you'll just insert into the very edge here through both sides, and then leave a little bit of a tail because you'll need to weave that in at the end. And you'll just go back and forth all the way across that opening. Right, as soon as you get all the way across, you're just going to weave in each of those ends completely until they're good and secure. All right, so we are going to switch back to our 4.0 millimeter crochet hook to make our little fish appliques. So to make the applique, we're going to make a magic ring. And to do this, I just lay it over 3 fingers, wrap around, crossing over the top of that piece of yarn, take your hook and go underneath. You're going to grab that top piece and just pull up a loop, and then just hold that onto your hook while you remove the ring from your fingers, and then just chain 1. And that will secure that ring for you. So this chain 1 does not count as a stitch for this part of the pattern. So we're going to start out by making 4 half double crochets. So you're just going to make 4 into the ring. All right, after you have made 4 half double crochets, we're going to make 1 double crochet. So to make a double crochet, you're going to yarn over, insert your hook, and then pull up a loop. And then you're going to yarn over and just pull through the first 2 loops on your hook. And then you're going to yarn over and pull through the last 2 loops. So that is our first double crochet. After your double crochet, you're going to chain 1. And then you're going to make a second double crochet. All right, and once you're done with the 2 double crochets, we're going to make 4 more half double crochets. All right, and that is the main body part of the fish finished. So we're going to take that tail and pull on that pretty tightly to close that. So to finish off this round, we're now going to slip stitch to the very first stitch that we made. All right, and then you're going to chain 3. This is going to be the first part of the tail. So after your chain of 3, we're going to start in that second chain from our hook, and you're going to make a slip stitch. All right, in the next chain, this will be the last chain that you have, you're going to make a single crochet. All right, and then we're going to slip stitch back into the main body part where we originally joined for the last stitch there. So just slip stitch back into that stitch. And then we'll repeat that tail pattern one more time. So chain 3, you're going to slip stitch into the second chain, and then single crochet into the third chain, and then slip stitch back into the main body in the same stitch you slip stitched in before. And that finishes our little fish applique. So then you'll just pull out your tail there, cut a longer tail so that you can use that to sew it on. All right, so now we can go ahead and sew this onto our shorts. So just grab your yarn needle and get that attached, and then find the placement that you're wanting. And then you're just going to simply grab a stitch on the shorts and then come up through a corresponding stitch on the fish. And you're just going to work your way all the way around. And then when you come back to the end, you'll just weave in your end, and then you are finished. And that's it. Your adorable baby summer shorts with those playful little fish are all done. I hope you had as much fun making them as I did. If you enjoyed this tutorial, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more cozy, creative projects just like this. I'd love to see your finished shorts, so feel free to tag me on Instagram. And feel free to drop a comment below if you have any questions. Thanks so much for watching, and until next time, happy crocheting. Won't you take me home? Give me wings to fly. We can run away. Castle in the sky. Won't you take